months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Now here is Harris. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
DA, thanks for that update, guys. What can they do to prevent a barrage of points to start this game?
I think one thing they have to do is stay connected to shooters. Obviously, though, easier said than done.
Right. You don't want to give up easy looks, especially at the rim and from the three-point line.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Maxey with it. Leonard picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Back to Jackson. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, over the years, Reggie Jackson's improvement as a range shooter has really unlocked his game.
Maxey finds Tucker. Shoots over Batum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Mann passes to Leonard. Here's Mann. Right side Jackson. The pass to Zubac. And here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
Harden the pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now here's Harden. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Harden can't hit. Batum scanning the floor. Pass to Mann. Back to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Reggie Jackson just so crafty, right? He gets into the coverage and makes sure he draws contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
That's good from Jackson.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team. Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And that one drops. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. Maxey hits them both. Clippers leading by 5. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Pass to man. Beyond the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Man, that falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Sit in for 2.
Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Harden against Jackson. Harden kicks to Maxey. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's man. 8 points his last outing. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Leonard's got 6 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 19-7 run. Let's go again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Offside Maxey. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Amir Coffey comes in for Nicholas Batum. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Powell in for Reggie Jackson. Now, here's Melton. Now, Thibault. Kennard with the rebound.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Now, Milton. After Norman Powell missed from long range. Thibault on the wing. Over Kennard. Thibault can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Craig, we know at Washington, Thibault was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league. The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Clippers leading by 14. Man passes to Pop. Outside, Covington. Cracks in the train.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Milton kicks to Niang. Pass to Milton. Now, here's Thibault. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. A 3 ball. Rebound by the Clippers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
D'Anthony Melton.
Doors for an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Nobody near Milton. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
But what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Niang kicks to Melton. Now here's Milton. Kennard covering.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Powell. Rebound by Harold. The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Milton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Third team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Shake Milton.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The pass to Niang. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
D'Anthony Melton.
Melton's got 5 points so far.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Tipped away. And stolen by Thibault. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And Covington sends it back.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington. Sends it back.
Man can't hit. The 76ers trailed by 14. Milton with it. 17 points for him last game against Utah. Bible for three. Kept alive. Harold. And Harold slaps it in.
Yeah, this guy is tremendous at keeping plays alive. Montrezl Harrell getting to the offensive window.
Here's man. He's guarded by Melton. Powell for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Melton's shot is good. 7 points in the game.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Just 3 on the clock. Here's Covington. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in a two-guard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Batum kicks to Jackson. Off target with his three. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 13. Melton feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. PJ Tucker, who's checked in for George Niang.
76ers, PJ Tucker.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's man. He's guarded by Melton. Harden bounce pass. On the wing, Melton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Melton's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Philadelphia. Los Angeles leading by 10. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Embiid wide open. Trains it from 17 feet out.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Now, here's Batum. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Jazz. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Harden for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. You don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far. with the physicality.
Now here's Leonard. A 24-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass, all around it. Just his effort level was off the charts. And all the skill used on that crossover, might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 31-point game against Utah.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And here is Los Angeles now. Harden missing his last shot. Leonard looking around. Outside Batum. Los Angeles with another miss. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game lost to the Nuggets. Hangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to man. Back to Jackson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Jackson against Harden. Out left to the wing. From past the arc. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Harden kicks to Melton. Here's Harris. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. So it's the Clippers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Back to Jackson. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Clippers shoot their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And both free throws good for Zubac. The 76ers trail by 6. Passes it to Tucker. Pass to Harris. Poke loose. Leonard, that's for 2. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harden right side. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the 76ers call time here. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here are the 76ers now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. A nice shot by Tucker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Clippers call time here. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the 76ers also making a change. Eibel's checked in. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good from outside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, with a 7'3" wingspan, Kawhi Leonard can beat even good defense with that reach.
Here's Maxey. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Jackson looking it over. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden.
Shake Milton.
76ers on defense. 6-point game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Shoots it up. Another miss by Philadelphia. LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Milton with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Out to Harris. Takes a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. And there's the pass to Thibault. Leonard with the steal. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Pass to Thibault. Harris with it. Passes to Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Powell. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal
Now the
foul.
Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player.
At the line for 2.
Becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their stars.
No good on that one.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's Milton. And the 76ers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Give a big round of applause for your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Milton passes to Thibault. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
The 76ers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line
At the
tonight.
line for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle. At the line for 2,
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That one misses. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Kennard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Here's Milton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Kennard. Outside Jackson. Now the pass to Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
From Reggie Jackson.
The 76ers trail by 10. Now here's Milton.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
And the rejection by Zubac. On the wing, Milton. Powell with the steal. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard's scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there.
At the line
Of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
One is off.
This is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
A different look for the Clippers. Brown's checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Jackson. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And still haven't hit a single free throw this quarter. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Melton. .115 left in the second quarter. Passes it to Milton. And they recover it. Another shot. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good. Harrell's got 6.
Yeah, defense can try and shut down Montrezl Harrell, but the closer you are, the more he wants to finish.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Powell. Lock at 6. The pass to Kennard. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the wing, Milton. Back to Milton. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Fades and shoots. The shot by Powell, no good. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's really stood out for them to this point. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Clippers?
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Los Angeles leading by 9, so on the floor for Philadelphia. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. The jump hook, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. Here's Man. Outside Jackson. Floats one up. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Man passes to Batum. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Harden. This is to Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
James Harden.
8 points for Joel Embiid. Outside Leonard. Pass to Batum. Here's Man. He's got 10. Over Maxey. Man can't hit.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Back to Harris. And the rejection by Zubats. They retain possession.
We know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contest.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer. So you just can't hack away.
What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
And he makes the first. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to LA, and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused Nick.
All free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. The 76ers trailed by 4. Over to the wing. Tucker, the pass to Embiid. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Missed inside. Here's Batum. Finish off the break.
After an ugly 0-for-4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Passes it to Tucker. Right wing. Here's Maxey. And the rejection by Zubats. And the basket by Harden.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
And the Clippers call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Man. And here's Batum, guarded by Tucker. And Batum kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Batum. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't allow Nicholas Batum a free look from 3. This guy is a knockdown shooter.
And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. He's feeling it and misses it off the right side of the rim. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside Maxey. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Harris passes to Maxey. And the rejection by Zubats. 3-pointer. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Batum's got 10 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
She converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
Los Angeles leading by 6. There's the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. He dishes it to Batum. Pass to Jackson. Here's Man. He's got 10. Here's Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Maxey hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Passes it to Mann. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trailed by 7. On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Looking to get back on track here.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Right side, Batum. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. And Philadelphia calls time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Harden left side. Left side, Maxey. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Maxey's got 9. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Leonard against Harris. Over in the corner, Batum. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 4. A floater, and it's Harris with the bucket inside. He's got 7.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Pass to Mann. Batum trying to break loose. Again, the Clippers.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And the pass to Mann. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Harris. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Powell in for Terrence Mann. Matisse Thybulls checked in for the 76ers. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Maxey. Embiid inside. Zubac defending for the tie. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Powell. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Tucker. Melton with the ball. No good. That would have tied it. LA has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Jackson with it. Now defended by Embiid. Takes the 13-footer. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
And it goes down 2 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Powell kicks to Jackson. Now, here's Kennard. Defended by Thibault. 6 to shoot. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly in this game so far. That free throw, no good. So, for the Clippers, Brown is checked in for Zubac, and Amir Coffey is subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Philadelphia also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for P.J. Tucker, and Maxey's subbed in for James Harden. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and carried 2 of them. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Jackson finds Powell. Embiid with the steal.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Maxey, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Melton. Here's Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. Embiid's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Brown. Teardrop shot. Good D by Embiid.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Harris outside. 5 on the clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll go to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
So for the Clippers, Batum comes in for Moses Brown. And Robert Covington subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And the 76ers also making a change. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Maxey passes to Harrell. And here's Melton. He's got 10. 6 the triple.
You talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Clippers trail by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Norman Powell knows his role, and that is to be aggressive on the offensive end. Great job drawing contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls, and the Clippers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. He's off on the second. Philadelphia leading by 5. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's good off the back rim and in. 12 points for Tobias Harris.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GM, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And there's Jackson, and it's man in a shooting guard. Harden, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And the first one at the line is good. Maxey hits them both. Clippers trailed by 7. Outside Leonard. Back to Jackson. Over Harden. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, you love Jackson pulling up in the mid-range. Don't take on size at the cup. Get to the in-between game.
Here's Harden. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Leonard finds Batum. Back to Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. Shot from 16. The rebound by Niang. The 76ers leading by 7 to the inside. And Harris puts it in.
This young guy is an absolute monster at the rim. So tough for opponents to match Harrell's level of physicality.
Jackson against Harden. Here's the pass to man. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First team foul.
And the first one drops. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
To the strike, Terrence Mann. Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside, Maxey. Back to Harden. And he lays it straight in. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Well, you love the assertiveness and also the balance of James Harden. He's taken the contact and still finishes.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And Embiid has said before that he wants to win Defensive Player of the Year. Love when he gives you that kind of effort.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Harden down low. Harris looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Harden's shot is off. Clippers trailed by 9. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Second team foul. At the line for LA, Nicholas Batum. At the line for 1.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Nick Batum right now is a guy who's got his rhythm and he's dominating the action and is really smart of his teammates to continue to find him.
Jackson against Harden. And good. He nails it. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Leonard. Outside Jackson. The pass to Zubats. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now, Maxey. And yes, it's good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Jackson against Harden. Jackson passes to Mann. Over Maxey. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Lets a floater go, and that one good.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Leonard finds Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Batum's got 24.
So good at so quickly analyzing and getting through his progressions. Nick Batum gets it off before the defender can react.
Outside, Maxey for three. That shot off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
11 feet away, and Embiid with the block. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room, and a rejection by Zubac. Man passes to Batum. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Harden kicks to Harris. Pass to Harden. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's man on the wing, Jackson. To the middle. Here's Leonard. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down to the low post. That is nicely done.
Offensive rebound. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Jackson passes to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Batum's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Harden up top, guarded by Jackson. Niang, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
One-on-one here. Here's Harden. That shot, no good. Great that time from Leonard. Inside, Jackson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
3 points.
Maxey's got 13 points here in the second half alone. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Out to the wing. Man passes to Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Leonard against Harris. Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside, Batum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Norman Powell's checked in for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard comes in for Jackson. Good on the second free throw.
Now, it should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
And the 76ers call time here.
For Philadelphia.
And with a fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Nicholas Batum.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Harris against Leonard. Harris passes to Niang. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Kennard the pass to Powell. Outside Leonard. This is it for Zubac. Kennard with the ball. On deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Nexi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. So they take the lead. Nexi's got 20 points. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. .29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Niang. To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's held in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 16th rebound on the night. Feeds to Batum. Down low. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
4th personal foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Philadelphia. James Harden at the line for 2.
The first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And Harden, so cool under pressure. Definitely not the guy you want to send to the line.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Now, here's Leonard. In the post. And Embiid's there.
Yes! So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Harden. Goes up again. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Come on now.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Harden looking it over.
again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're
That's the
hitting, it
end of
sure
the
does
game.
work. It obviously opens up
Thank you for
major
joining us
options at
for
the offensive end.
fans.
So it's
We hope you get home
Philadelphia taking
safe.
the
We
W
look
in a
forward
close
to
one
seeing
here.
you again
This
real soon.
win, such a